Hey there, men over 50. Let me ask you something honest, something most men don't talk about openly. Have you noticed that your energy isn't what it used to be? You wake up a little slower, your stamina drops earlier in the day, and even your overall drive and confidence doesn't feel as strong as it once did. Some men notice changes in focus, others notice changes in physical performance, and many just quietly accept it as normal aging. But here's the truth: most men never hear clearly. In most cases, it's not just aging, it's circulation. Because healthy blood flow is the foundation of male vitality. When circulation is strong, everything in your body responds better. Energy feels steadier, stamina lasts longer, recovery improves, and overall physical performance feels more natural and reliable. But when blood flow starts to slow down with age, the changes don't happen overnight. They happen quietly, gradually, until one day you realize things just aren't the same anymore. And this is where most men miss something very important. One of the simplest and most powerful foods that can support healthy circulation and male vitality is already sitting in your kitchen right now: walnuts. Walnuts are not just a healthy snack. They are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, polyphenols, and plant-based nutrients that directly support healthy blood vessel function. In simple terms, they help your arteries stay flexible, your circulation stay smooth, and your blood flow remain efficient. And for men over 50, that becomes extremely important because circulation naturally becomes less efficient with age. But here's where things get surprising. Even though walnuts are healthy, nearly 95% of men over 50 are making at least one serious mistake when eating them. And instead of improving their circulation, energy, and overall vitality, they are unknowingly reducing the benefits their body could actually get. Hi, I'm Dr. Sofia, a board-certified urologist specializing in men's health, circulation, hormonal balance, and age-related vitality changes. And today, I'm going to break down the 5 most common walnut mistakes men make, and more importantly, how fixing these mistakes can support better energy, stronger circulation, and improved overall male performance as you age. Let's start with the first and most common mistake. Mistake number 1 is eating too many walnuts at once. A lot of men believe that if something is healthy, then more of it must automatically be better. But your body doesn't work that way. Walnuts are very nutrient dense, but they are also high in calories and fats. Your body only needs a small, consistent amount each day, around 7 walnut halves. When men go beyond that regularly, they don't get extra benefits. Instead, they overload their digestive system, slow down metabolism, and create imbalance in their daily nutrition. Over time, this can actually work against the very goals they are trying to achieve. With walnuts, consistency is far more powerful than quantity. Mistake number 2 is timing, especially around medications. This is one of the most overlooked issues. Walnuts contain fiber and healthy fats that naturally slow digestion. While that is not a bad thing on its own, it becomes important when combined with medications. For men over 50 who are often taking prescriptions for blood pressure, heart health, or hormonal support, timing matters. Eating walnuts too close to medication can interfere with absorption in some cases. That's why it is generally better to keep at least a 2-hour gap between walnuts and any prescribed medications. This simple adjustment helps ensure your body gets full benefit from both your nutrition and your treatment. Mistake number 3 is combining walnuts with too many overlapping supplements. Walnuts already provide natural omega-3 support, which is excellent for circulation and overall vitality. But some men try to stack benefits by also taking high-dose fish oil or multiple supplements at the same time. The problem is not walnuts. The problem is imbalance. Your body does not respond well to excess. It responds best to stability and consistency. Too many overlapping supplements can sometimes reduce efficiency instead of improving it. The smarter approach is balance, not overload. Mistake number 4 is something most men completely ignore: freshness. Walnuts contain delicate natural oils that can break down when exposed to air, heat, or light. When this happens, they become rancid. And rancid walnuts don't just lose nutritional value. They can also become unpleasant for digestion and may promote inflammation in the body. This is why storage is so important. Always keep walnuts in an airtight container. If possible, store them in the refrigerator or even the freezer for long-term freshness. Fresh walnuts should smell light, nutty, and clean. If they smell bitter, sharp, or unusual, that is a sign they should not be eaten. Mistake number 5 is ignoring early body signals. Some men assume that if they've eaten nuts all their life, their body will always tolerate them the same way. But the body changes with age. Mild signs like digestive discomfort, bloating, slight skin irritation, or unusual sensitivity are signals your body is sending. These should not be ignored. Instead, start with small amounts and observe how your body responds over a few days. Your body always communicates early. It's your job to listen. Now let's shift from mistakes to something more important: how to actually use walnuts in a way that supports male vitality and circulation. The key is not eating more. The key is eating correctly and consistently. A simple daily routine works best for most men over 50. Around mid-afternoon, typically between 2 to 3 p.m., is an ideal time. This is when energy naturally starts to dip, and your body can benefit from a light, nutrient-rich snack without interfering with medications or digestion. A small handful of fresh walnuts at this time can support steady energy, help maintain circulation, and avoid unnecessary spikes or crashes in your system. It is also important to avoid eating walnuts too close to bedtime, especially in large amounts. At night, digestion slows down naturally, and heavy foods can sometimes feel uncomfortable. Keep your approach simple. No complicated rules, just consistency, timing, and moderation. And here's something many men don't fully realize. When circulation is supported consistently through daily habits, many notice gradual improvements in energy, focus, confidence, and overall physical responsiveness. Not suddenly, not overnight, but slowly, as the body begins to function more efficiently over time. According to nutrition research, regular nut consumption as part of a balanced diet has been associated with better vascular function and improved long-term vitality markers in men as they age. So let's make this simple and clear. It is not about eating more walnuts. It is about eating them the right way. One small, consistent habit done daily can have a much bigger impact than extreme changes done occasionally. Walnuts are not a miracle cure, but when used correctly, they can become a powerful part of a man's daily routine to support energy, circulation, and long-term vitality. And if you take only one thing from this entire video, let it be this: consistency builds results, not intensity. Stay consistent, stay aware, and your body will respond over time. And in the next video, we'll break down another common food mistake that many men over 50 make every day without realizing it, and how fixing it can support better daily energy and overall performance.